You know, when he was in the meeting room this morning, he addressed the team, and I don't think anybody in that meeting room, you know, wasn't sad about it. Just when you have somebody like Coach and the impact he's had and how special he's made it and how fun he's made playing here, it's difficult when he moves on, but he's meant a lot to us. He's meant a lot to me. He's meant a lot to people on very personal levels. I've dealt with some situations over the last few years, you know, especially with my head stuff, and he's always been there. He's talked to me about, we need you to be healthy as a person before you get back out there, because I think he values and understands that the most important thing about the game of football is relationships, and he values that more than anything. He doesn't just talk about it, he means it. He embodies that, and he's always talked about since the day he got here was he wanted to create a family culture.
You know, last night I was texting with him, and you know, I just ended up scrolling through some of my text messages, and you know, at the top, some of the first like 20 texts I ever got from him back in 2012. Not one had to do with anything other than asking how my family was doing. Don't rush back. Take care of your family. Be there for Kara. Be there for your kids. Be here when you have to. No rush. I mean, I can go down the list days and days and days of him not caring one thing about me as a football player, not asking me when I'd be back, just asking about me as a dad, as a person. And that stayed true for 9 years. And I think that's probably the biggest thing I'll take from Ron in all of this is moments like that and experiences like that.
Ron deserves this day. People rightfully should pay the respect that he's due, the things that he's done for this team and this community. We owe him that, and I think it's really appropriate for him to have the opportunity to address the team today. I don't think it would have been right if he didn't have that chance. So I'm glad he was able to do that. But moving forward, you're right. The Falcons don't feel sorry for us. So we got to prepare and go out there and play a game.
It's a sad day, and that kind of started yesterday. It's you spend a lot of time kind of going through memories and thoughts. I think all of us who have played for him, especially for any length of time, you can't help but feel responsible, at least in part. So you're kind of going through your mind of all the things that you wish you could have done better. You go through all the really good memories. We've certainly had a lot in the last 9 years. The private conversations and things, you know, the personal moments certainly come rushing back, and those are different for everybody. So it's just kind of a whirlwind of emotion. It's a sad day.
Just, you know, don't change your energy or nothing like that, because it's not the type of guy Coach Rivera was. You know, he more than any coach I've ever had, I'd say him and Raheem Morris allowed us to just be us. He didn't try and change you or make you be something you wasn't, you know. He accepted everybody for who they were, excuse me, as men, and we just brought it all together. So my advice is just keep being yourself, but understand that there's still a task at hand, and that's beating Atlanta. You know, we got 2 division games left, and you want to do your best to win both of those. And, you know, with 4 left in the season's not over.
I mean, like, he always checked on me. Like, when for example, my little brother died, you know, he checked on me every day, every single day. He gave me enough time to, you know, kind of get my mind away from football and kind of focus on my family. And he would have gave me more than enough time. But, you know, I declined it, and I came back a little sooner than the normal guy should, you know. But he did work with me on that, and I'm very thankful for that. And, my last encounter with Coach Rivera was this Sunday. Me and my family, we went to Del Frisco's, and Coach, he walked by because he was about to leave, and he came back. He walked by, he talked to my family, talked to him for a little bit. He went to the counter, and he came back to my table and gave me a nice gift card, you know, to take care of my food. And everybody know Del Frisco is kind of expensive. And let's just say the gift card took care of everything. We ate and drunk, and there was still some left over. So I'm very thankful for that.
That he was respected, well respected around the whole city, even in, well respected with everybody in the locker room. So just to have him sent off the way he was, just coming into the team, and it was just like an impactful thing. And a few people cried, but it's the business, like they said.